I often see on forums people talking about getting into ECU remapping and what tools they're going to need, or certainly what diagnostic tools they're going to need to get them started. So I'll just go through some of the bits and pieces I have. So this is a MK808. It's quite inexpensive. I think it's about £500 and £100 a year subscription. It's cheap enough for me just to throw it in the back of the van, carry it around, and usually it's the only tool I need certainly for doing resets and bits and pieces. But I also carry a 908 Pro 2, which is a more expensive version of that. I don't always need to take it out of the box, but it's there if I need it. Then following on, you're going to need some manufacturer specific tools. For instance, if I'm working on Volkswagen, Audi, you're going to need something like VAGCOM, or also known as VCDS. So this is an unlimited VIN VCDS, sits in there, the software's on my laptop. So anything Volkswagen, Audi group, you're going to be using one of those. And the same with Ford, anything Ford, you're going to be using ForScan. Again, you can download ForScan off the internet. This one here is for Renault Link. If you're doing something like with Renaults or Vauxhalls, which all got the same engine, Renault Link's a great little tool. And then I've got bits and pieces in here, another Ford tool called FCOM, and then the other one sits in there is another Renault tool called RENCOM. And then some bits and pieces for doing XHB gearbox flashing, and something there for PCM flash. But reality is, you're going to get away with initially a basic tool, basic launch or basic auto like that for probably £500. Get yourself a VCDS and get yourself a ForScan, and at that point it's probably going to be a way. Just show you something else while I'm at it. We also carry a tool called Oscar. Put it the right way up there. There we go. So there's Oscar. So sits nicely in there. Basically, you open your laptop up and you raise a ticket with Oscar, and in the Oscar office you'll have some technicians with the main dealer tools such as Ford or Renault or Citroen or whatever. So if you're stuck with doing something or limited by the tools you've got, chances are these guys are be able to help you out. So you just plug that into your OBD socket, they kind of remotely log in, you say hi, they say what would you like doing, you say I don't know, can you please program this new gearbox into this vehicle, and they'll ask you to put the ignition on and off and say we're all done, you happy? And we go we're happy, and the next day they'll send you an invoice for their work. So that's Oscar. It'd be good to hear like what other tools people are using and what they think I'm missing.